Hey everyone, I'm back on this game and it's been so long and I will be doing a voiceover for this video, but I want to start by saying thank you so much for 500 subs, yo. 500 subs is crazy. But not only 500 subs, you guys blew up the last video, like, bro, that's crazy. Like, I've been busy with work and life. I have a lot going on and a lot dealing with. So I just didn't have the time to post anything. But you guys blew this video up so much. I saw the comments and I saw the views, and I just had to come back for you guys. And I think I replied to everyone, and a lot of persons been asking for this video. So we'll be doing a tier list, and I have to be doing a voiceover because CapCut is giving me some issues and I don't know why. So there won't be as much edits because I'm not able to. So sorry about that, but let's get into this video.
Play that.
So first of all, there will be some moves that I call island clearing moves. Those are moves that can clear an entire island, maybe even around the island a bit. But these are basically moves that can clear the entire island, and then there are moves that clear the entire sea. And what I mean by clear the entire sea, okay, for example, y'all see this boss right here? Okay, so I killed him. So there are moves that if I'm on any island, no matter what island I am, it will hit the boss. But these moves only work on mobs that do not despawn. So for example, mobs like these that spawn only when you're near, it won't work on them because they won't despawn. But for the mobs that do not despawn, there are some moves on these fruits that clears the entire sea. No matter where you are, it hits every island. So yeah. These fruits consist of the strongest fruits in the entire game, meaning they're capable of defeating the mobs on the Rupture Island. And I know the Dungeon Island is below the Rupture Island, but if you check the level, you will see that the Rupture Island is way higher. So these fruits can defeat any mob in the entire game with ease or fairly easy. So fruits like the Deku fruit and other fruits that didn't make this list, that doesn't mean that they're weak. That just means they aren't as strong as the fruits that are on this list. So some fruits like the Deku fruits are strong for C3 and good for C3 and lower Cs, but when you get to C4, they just don't do enough damage. So any fruit that is not on this list, it just wasn't strong enough. So let's start. And the first honorable mention is the Night Killer. The only reason this is here is because of the Hell Pillar move, the C move. This move is so strong, I had to put it here. This move is really strong. I don't know why. And the other two moves basically does no damage to these mobs, but this one skill can take you through the entire game. It has a fast cooldown, so you don't really have to wait much, and it's really strong. It has a decent size AoE. Well, actually a bad AoE, but it is really strong, so it had to make the list. The second honorable mention is the Yeti fruit. This fruit used to be so strong. I don't know what happened to the game since I left, but a lot of these fruits aren't strong as they used to be. I don't know if they buff the mobs or they just reduce the damage, but fourth honorable mention is the Yeti fruit. You can't use any skills until you transform, and when you do transform, you have a couple of decent moves. The best ones are the Yeti Beam and the Ice Spawn. These moves has the most damage on this fruit. The Yeti Beam is almost capable of one-hitting these mobs. The next move is the Yeti Slash. This just isn't strong enough. It it doesn't do enough damage. The ice spawn is actually really strong and it will do a lot of damage, as you can see. And then the roar, it also isn't strong enough. So this fruit cannot go any higher, and you can't fly. You can only jump. Next honorable fruit is the Mochi Awakening. I think that's what you said. The only reason this is here is because you can spam the moves. You can spam the X move and you can spam the F move over and over. And because of that, you can really use this fruit to clear any sea. It has a huge AoE. It's not island clearing, and the Z move and the F move are target lock moves, so they only really work when there are targets. Apart from that, the X move is okay. It does not do enough damage, and the C move is also okay. It also doesn't do enough damage. This fruit's strongest move is the Z move, the Buzz Cut. It's almost capable of a one hitting the Rupture mobs, and that's honorable itself. But yeah, the only reason this fruit is here is because you can spam Z and F. Last honorable mention is the Stark fruit, and it's a secret move, and here's the problem with that. So in this game, the secret fruits are 0.001%, and the Conqueror's fruits say locked. But the Conqueror's fruits are way easier to get than the secret fruits. I think the secret fruit and cosmic fruit are about the same, and I have a lot of secret fruits, but this was a long time ago and I've deleted so many, and I could have hundreds, but right now they're so hard to get. So bear that in mind for all the secret fruits that are on this list. Back to the Stark fruit. All its moves are almost capable of one hitting the mobs on this island. I think the only move that is capable of one hitting is the Z move, and apart from that, all the other moves does not one hit. And the cooldowns are not fast enough. And these are all basically charging moves, so there is a little delay. They're not instant. And the V move, which is its ultimate, takes way too long to charge up. So this fruit cannot go any higher. So for the first fruit making this list is the MUI V2. Mastered Ultra Instinct V2. This fruit has decent moves. The Z move has a really long cooldown, but the X move is spammable and it has good damage. The C move has target problems because this game is buggy, but when it does hit, it has decent damage as well. But the V move does almost no damage. I don't know why. But you can fly with this fruit, so that is a little plus. At the ninth spot, we have the Freezer fruit. This is a cosmic fruit, so it's quite hard to get. So let's start off. The Z move isn't really strong for these mobs. It almost one hits them, but the Z move is a C clearing move. This move can hit all mobs on the entire sea. So once the mob is spawned or you can see the mob, no matter where you are in the sea, you will hit it. The X move is a one hit, but it has an animation bug, so it stucks you in animation. But you can move and you can use other moves, but it just takes up the screen, which is annoying. The C move has a really long animation. It is a one hit though, so that is good. And all these moves has really fast cooldown. The V move is a copy and paste from the MUI fruit, but it does one hit, so that's nice. And you can fly with this fruit, so that is very nice as well. But yeah, this fruit is very buggy and it has a lot of issues, so I really can't put it any higher. It is very strong, but the bugs are way too much. And at number 8 we have the MUI fruit. The Z skill does not one hit these mobs, but it does bring them about half health, and it has a decent cooldown. And then there's the transformation skill, the X skill, which is an instant one hit. I did make a video on this fruit before, so you all can go watch it. That would be cool. Now, the reason this fruit is at 8 is because it's just a solid fruit. The C skill, the Kamehame, is a one hit also. It has the longest cooldown, and then the V, which is the spirit bomb, actually does damage unlike the other ones that we've seen, and it's a one hit, decent cooldown. There isn't a fly skill, there is a dash, but that is buggy. But yeah, it's a solid fruit. At number 7 is the Sukuna fruit. So this is a secret fruit, so it is very hard to get. So starting off, the Z skill does not one hit. It takes them about half health, but it has a fairly fast cooldown. So now the X skill is about the same thing. It just has a bit more damage. The C skill is a one hit, and it will keep hitting as long as it is up. It doesn't stays up long enough so that they respawn and get hit again, but if another mob walks into it, they will get hit. The Vido is definitely a one hit, good range, and it keeps hitting as long as it is up also. It also has a fan skill, which is really nice, and this is at 7 because it's just another solid fruit, just better than the MUI. At number 6 is the Dragon Awakening. It is a secret fruit, so it will be extremely hard to get. Also, from here onwards, these are way better than any fruits we have covered so far, so these are the top of the top. The only issue with this fruit is the aim, as you can see, but apart from this, all the skills one hit. The X skill one hits, good range and decent cooldown. The C skill one hits, good AoE, decent cooldown. The V skill one hits and will keep hitting once it's active, decent cooldown as well. And the F skill one hits and will keep it in while active. So very good fruit. No half hits, all one hit kills, and good AoE and decent cooldown, and it's probably the fastest flying fruit in the game. It is a secret fruit, so again very hard to get, but very good fruit. At number 5 is the Reaper fruit, and my favorite fruit in the entire game. It's the only limited fruit that's on the list, so I don't think it's obtainable anymore. I did make a video on this fruit, so who wants to see the showcase can go watch that video. And to me, this is the best working fruit that's in the game. It just feels really good and it's just really strong, so it's at number 5. At number 4 is the Kaisel fruit, the dragon from solo leveling. I will be making a video for this fruit, so stay tuned for that. From here onwards, these fruits are top tier. X skill is a one hit and an insanely fast cooldown. P skill is also a one hit and will keep hitting while it's active. V skill is also a one hit and again really fast cooldown. And the F skill, one hit, fast cooldown as well. Lastly, its secret skill. It's almost at island clearing level. It just doesn't has that extra range to clear an whole island. So as you saw, this fruit is insane fast cooldowns, all one hit, and plus a special skill or secret skill. Really nice. Third is the Conqueror's fruit. So the Z skill is like he's letting out his aura. It's a one hit and it keeps hitting as long as it's active. It's the same with the X skill, just long lasting. The C skill is the only one that doesn't one hits. It takes about 2 usage. I'm inclined to believe it should have an effect, but I guess it's probably just bug. The V skill is just like the X and Z where it keeps hitting as long as it's active. Fast cooldown as well, huge range. The F skill is a one hit. It's almost island clearing level, but it just doesn't reach there. So I do think this is third place because like I said, from the 5th fruit onwards, these fruits are in a different league. From 6 go down. This fruit is just more consistent than the Kaisel fruit, and it has better range and cooldown over the Reaper fruit. These cooldowns are just instant, so you could just spam it over and over. So it deserved third place for me. And the runner-up in second place, Wukong Awakening fruit. Now this fruit is just broken. For anyone asking in my comments what fruit is good, which fruit is better, I always put the Wukong fruit there. It's just really that good. The only issue though, it is a secret, so it's extremely hard to get. But apart from that, all of these fruit skills are one hit. They're almost instant cooldown, and they're all island clearing level. Like, all of these skills can hit an entire island, and it does has a fine skill, so that is cool as well. So I went to the other end of this island, and the V skill still hits the enemies that are on the other side. This fruit is just really strong. And just look at the C skill. You can see this clears the whole island. It is taking up the entire island. This fruit deserves second place without a doubt. You can spam these over and over. You can even have two of the Heaven Twisters up at the same time. Even a skill that doesn't look like it should clear the island still does. Just look how I take out this boss, and he was at the other side or the other end of this island, but it still hit. All island clearing skills, insane cooldown, almost instant activation. Deserves second place for sure. The only reason it's at second place is because how broken the first place fruit is. The only issue again, it is a secret, so it's so hard to get. At first place is the Ant King Baru fruit. Oh man, oh man. Just take a look at this fruit. So there's a boss on this island, and there's another boss over at this island. And just look at this. One skill took them both out from a completely different island. This fruit is the only fruit in the game that clears the entire sea. The only other fruit that does this is the freezer fruit, but that's only one skill. But this has two skills that clear the entire sea, and all the other ones are island clearing skills. The first skill is the only one that doesn't one hits, but it still clears the entire sea. As much as it doesn't look like it, this little aura can clear the entire sea. Once there is a mob that doesn't despawn, no matter what island you're on, you will hit it. Nice close range skill with an instant cooldown. One hits. The V skill, one hits and clears the entire island, but just look at this skill. Whoever did this, props to you. This is one of the best looking moves in the entire game. It looks really, really, really good. Next is a flight, which is always nice. And if you watch solo leveling, you should know what to expect here. Spawn Tusk. Alright. They even added the voiceover, and the skill looks really, really nice. He's even holding the orb, so whoever did the skills on this fruit, well done, well done, well done. So this fruit deserves number one for sure. 2C clearing skills, island clearing skills, they all work well. Fast and instant skill cooldowns. It's a really, really strong fruit. For me, it's the best fruit in the game. Let me know down in the comments if I should make a video on this fruit, maybe explaining more and showing more. And there you have it, zpiece fruit tier list, in my opinion, of course. Once again, thank you guys for 500 subs. Still can't believe it. Thank you again for blowing up the video. I still cannot believe that. I will try to be consistent again. I just really don't have the time. A lot is going on, so but thank you guys for showing the support. Keep asking questions and leaving comments. I will check them. I always check them and I will reply. And also leave down in the comments whether you agree or disagree with this tier list, or even leave your own tier list down below. But until next time, hope you find your purple. Bye.